there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking The Breakfast Club. Today we are talking Jess Hilarious officially being announced as the co-host of The Breakfast Club, you guys, which will start in February. And I have some thoughts. So it says the following from MSN. It says Breakfast Club shares a video announcing Jess Hilarious as the co-host. Jess Hilarious prematurely announced herself as The Breakfast Club's third co-host. This was back in December, I think, before Christmas. Already fans were wondering why she wasn't the third host. Following the departure of Angela Yee, the show has brought on many to guest hosts. The ones who were the most popular were Jess and Lala Anthony, but Jess ended up being more frequent guest host. After her initial announcement, The Breakfast Club made the official announcement video with DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God, like now. Jess the Hilarious began her career doing social media skits. She never stopped, no matter what the situation was. This led to celebrities sharing her content, and she was a success. As a result, she ended up being cast as Little Rel's sitcom Rel, and while the show only lasted one season, Jess Hilarious was introduced to a national audience. In addition to that, she was exposed to this national audience once every week. Jess Hilarious now is 1/3 of one of the biggest platforms, The Breakfast Club, made the official announcement this morning. The show rolled out the announcement video with DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God standing beside her. Not only did the fans ask for this, but also other celebrities have asked for this. Now the world has the official announcement. As a result, Jess officially reports to work on February 5th. Breakfast Club shares this video. So what do I think about this, right? Because obviously, from, Christmas, Jess Hilarious, she's like now announcing at the show. It's like her and somebody else, they keep announcing, I'm the new co-host, I'm the new co-host, and all these things. And we heard no official announcement from iHeartRadio, from The Breakfast Club, nothing. Instead, we had DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God throwing jokes like, well, I don't know how much longer we can look at each other without there being a third co-host. And Cam Newton was trying to get to the T too. Last week, it was trying to figure out, okay, well, where's Jess Hilarious? What's happening? And then they entered the interview. So some people were interpreting, I thought initially that the reason they didn't announce Jess Hilarious was, and I've said this in previous videos, I thought it was always they were trying to finalize whatever the contract, that maybe it was something with the money or what have you, but in addition to that, they probably wanted to do their own rollout to introduce Jess Hilarious. But I don't understand why we went through this whole thing where we had the announcement from Jess Hilarious. Nobody said anything associated with The Breakfast Club. We never heard anything from iHeartRadio. And then we had that moment last week where Jess Hilarious was upset with DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God for saying that SZA was this generation's Mary J. Blige. So some people took that to think, oh, she's bitter, she's upset because she didn't get the Breakfast Club job and all of these things. It turned into this whole thing. And so the other thing that this article didn't mention in the video is that it was about a 2-minute audio of some of the bigger podcasters that were throwing in their own opinions, right? And so that was funny. I think like Tasha K was featured, DJ Academics was featured, like all of these sound clips were featured, and I believe even Corey Holcomb, because he's like one of the comedians that calls Jess Hilarious less hilarious. So it was a 2-minute thing of all of these people with all of these things to say about why Jess Hilarious. They were like, she prematurely announced things, she did too much too soon, she was doing some Baltimore stuff, and all of these things, right? Everybody had all these opinions only for this to be announced. Only for this to be announced, you guys. So what do you guys think about this? I personally think this was a messy rollout, but nonetheless, I expect nothing less from The Breakfast Club. I mean, at this point, if we have to troll and do publicity stunts just to announce a co-host, then are we on our last days? Are we on our last legs of the show? Like that's a real question, because rumor has it this is not even the #1 show anymore. The Steve Harvey show is. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We'll see, especially because I know a lot of people are going to be tuning in for this first week to see how it goes, and people are going to be giving their critiques and everything else. People who are trying to make this into colorism and some other stuff, that's not the case at all. We just simply wanted to know who the new co-host was going to be. And for all intents and purposes, it felt like how everything was presented, we only heard one side of things. And instead, you know, Charlemagne and DJ Envy, they would reference it and make jokes about it, but like ultimately we heard nothing. So all of this it is what it is, right? But we'll ultimately see. The proof is going to be in the pudding. The proof is going to be on how these ratings are going to be next week. How is it going to, you know, is it going to do well? Or is it going to be favorable? Are people going to be happy? Is it going to be a different type of aura now that Jess Hilarious is the official co-host? We're going to have to remain to see how it goes, how the chemistry goes, and everything else. Because it's different when you're just the guest host, right? Because you could just come in for a certain amount of days throughout the week or even the entire week, and then you can go on about your business and do other stuff, right? But now this is going to be full-time every day. You're up at the crack of dawn. You're up there, you know, in the elements. You know, you're part of the interviews now. You're doing the rumor report. You're doing all these things. You're talking more about your life and things that's going on outside of the show. You're trying to connect with the audience and all of the things. So now this is going to be an interesting transition. So we'll see how it goes. All the best of luck to Jess Hilarious. Of course, we will react if there's any drama or any further scandals that take place that's associated with this, because I have a feeling something's going to happen, because it always does, you guys. There's no such thing as perfection. Something always goes haywire, including this whole rollout. So there's that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.